Admittedly, I haven't done much research as to if this is actually real versus what's with actors, especially towards the end of this. But if most of these guys are real, then I am not surprised Trump didn't get voted in the second term. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Probably looks a little bit different around me at the moment. I'm trying to work out some new lights and I'm filming at night. Kind of makes me realise how yellow my walls are. I'm honestly not too sure if I like it, but I might get used to it, who knows. But yeah, I'm here today to talk about Borat 2, also titled Borat the Subsequent Movie Film. But for my sanity, I think I'm just going to call it Borat 2. This released on Amazon about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and I've only just really got around to seeing it. We get to see Sacha Baron Cohen reprise his very famous role for a second time. Very different to what I just saw of him in the trial of Chicago 7, which you can see a review of in the description below, by the way. From what I've seen of people's reactions online, this has been received in either one of two ways. First is that it's pretty funny and very daring, and the second was that it was a big voting campaign for the election that's just gone. Sacha Baron Cohen is joined by Maria Bakalova, who plays Borat's daughter. And the story goes that Borat has to gain favour with his government by offering a peace treaty to the US. And by this we mean Borat travelling to the US and offering his daughter in services of Michael Pence, the ex-Vice President of the United States. And that's kind of all you really need to know. Let's be honest, if you're watching Borat, it's because you just want to see him get into some really uncomfortable situations. And that's exactly what he does in this one too. It's rude, it's shocking, and it has this weird secondary effect of showing us how messed up some people in America are. It also puts the spotlight on some political figures as well, seemingly showing them doing some really questionable things. And I've seen a lot of debate going on online about whether this is edited to make it look that way, or if these political figures actually did do what we saw them just do. But I don't want to say any more than that, because it is hard to tell what's staged and what isn't. But if a lot of this is real, then Christ, I am concerned for the future of America. And I think that's where the line is being drawn for this film. People don't like that it's essentially showing the idiotic nature of those that vote for the Republican Party, claiming it to be an advertisement for the Democrats. My argument is that if these people didn't do these dumb things in real life, then there's no way that Borat could capitalise off of it in the first place. It's only showing us things we've seen and heard before, and I am talking about the far right when we're looking at this film. I think we all know who we're talking about when we talk about the far right and the things that they've done previously, and these people have no one to blame but themselves. But discussing the value and the political correctness of humour is very difficult to do in the first place, as it's almost entirely subjective. But I found this to be pretty funny. I haven't seen many comedies being released at the moment, and this was a fun change of pace. Maria Bakalova was really good in this as well. She plays a much more dramatic character than Borat, but she too finds herself in some really uncomfortable situations. And she sticks the landing for a lot of it with the humour. She makes for a great accomplice to Sacha Baron Cohen, almost like the Batman and Robin of awkward comedy. If you have Amazon Prime, then I'd say this is definitely worth the watch, especially if you like things like In-Betweeners or have seen any of Sacha Baron Cohen's previous work. It's not long by any means, but it serves well for a few laughs and some jaw drops. Well, at least for me it did. But that's it for me today here, guys. Thanks a lot for listening. Let me know if you've seen Borat 2 already and what your thoughts on the film were. And as always, stay tuned for more reviews on movies, animes and video games. Until next time guys, take care. Bye bye.